welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to show you how we turned our kitchen from this to this. So if you would like to see how we accomplished this, then just keep on watching.
So to begin, I started by making labels. 2 labels. I did the alphabet A through Z. I labeled the door and where it went on the cabinet. That way when I took them off and put them back on, I know where each of them was meant to go. Now if you're going to be using the same hardware, the hinges and the handles for each of your doors, I recommend that you also take these off. When you do take them off, put your hinges and your pulls on in a Ziploc bag labeled with the same letter. Now these cabinets did have lining in these shelves, so we also had to take that off. We just used a little bit of soapy water and Glue Gun and force and got those right off. Next we went ahead and taped off all of the counter space, which we did not want to get painted on. Tape off any areas that you don't want paint on. Afterwards, David went through and filled in any holes with wood filler. Once the holes were filled, we went through and sanded the entire cabinets, the insides and the outsides, and then wiped it down with a degreaser. That way it is prepped, ready for primer.
So this is the progress that David has so far in the kitchen. So he's already sanded and primed this side, tops and bottoms. Has to do this side, but you can already see the difference before and halfway.
Once the cabinets have been primed outside and inside, we went through and painted it. We chose a white color, so it was kind of hard to see where we were painting over. We also used this paint sprayer gun that made it so much more easier. Now I'm going to repeat the sanding, cleaning, priming, and painting process for all of the doors and cabinets. Now we did label the cabinets and doors, so whenever you are doing this process, make sure that you remove the label, put it next to where this door or drawer is, and then once you are done, make sure that you stick them back on so that you can keep track of which one is which. So again, a reminder to keep your labels next to where each door is so that you keep track of them. I also do recommend that whenever you are printing and painting the doors and drawers, that you put them on something that is elevated. That way it doesn't get sticky residue on the bottom whenever you flip it. Now to add our new hardware, I got these really nice sleek black pulls from Amazon. I will link them down in the description box, as well as this handy pull measurer, also from Amazon. Once I have found the distance as to where I want them on both the drawers and the doors, I measured them, drilled my hole, and then secured them with a screw. I repeated this process to all of the doors and drawers. I also measured where I wanted the hinges to go and repeated that process to all of the doors, secured them, and the doors are ready to be put back on. Now I am wiping down the countertop and backsplash area to prep it. I found this awesome marble vinyl contact paper that is perfect for the countertop. It gives it that updated look without having to break the bank. I will also link this down below. It was super easy to use. It has grids on the back so that you can measure it to the size that you need. I use a scraper, a plastic scraper, to push out any air bubbles. I also used a hair blow dryer to heat up along the edges to make it wrap around the corners and the edges on the countertops smoother and nicer, to give it a nice smooth finish. Now this part was the most time consuming because you have to make sure that it is laying flat, there is no air bubbles out. If you do mess up, you can easily just lift it back up and lay back down without a problem. When it came to the outlets, I just cut around it. Same with our sink area, I pushed it as far up against the edge as I could, and then with an X-Acto knife or a box cutter, I cut along the edge to smooth it out. And here is the final product. I hope you guys love it.
That is the final product. I hope you liked our kitchen remodel. It was a lot of hard work, but we finally got it done. Make sure you like this video, comment down below what you want to see in the next one. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at Life with Patricia, and we'll see you in the next video. Adios.